Hello, I wanted to share some tips with you regarding Forum 3. This forum is based on Chapter 9, International Strategic Alliances. So in order to do well on this forum, you would need to read the chapter carefully, and especially the part on joint ventures, the things that we need to pay attention to make joint ventures successful, some of the challenges that organizations forming joint ventures face, and so on. So as you prepare to tackle this forum, and after having read Chapter 9, you would read the short case at the bottom of the forum description. The case describes the Beijing Lufthansa Center, which is a multiplex including office space, retail center, hotel, meeting rooms, and things like that, built in the city of Beijing. And so after you've read Chapter 9 and the description of the case, you can address the three-part forum. The first question is worth 20 points, and here you would identify the reasons why the two partners, the City of Beijing and Lufthansa Ltd., decided to enter into this joint venture rather than pursue the project independently. What was the motivation for the German partner to form a joint venture with the City of Beijing? And what was the motivation for the City of Beijing to bring in a foreign partner to plan and execute the construction of this center? Why not go at this on their own? Why form a joint venture? This is the first question. The second question is looking at the conflicts described in the case. Why do you think the partners are facing these conflicts? So describe what the conflicts are and then try to find a reason as to why these conflicts are occurring. And there's a lot of information on Chapter 9 as to the challenges of joint ventures, and you want to see if any of those challenges apply to the Beijing Lufthansa Center project. The last part, Part C of this forum, asks you for advice, recommendations, suggestions as to what the partners could do to overcome their differences, right? So resolving the joint venture is not an option here. This is a partnership that is standing, and if you were hired as an external consultant, what advice would you give the two partners as to how they can overcome some of the conflicts? And again, you can look at Chapter 9 and see what the chapter recommends in terms of best practices in joint ventures and how some of those could possibly be implemented in this particular partnership. As always, this primary forum is 70% of your grade, and the remaining 30 points would come for a follow-up post that you would make to one of your colleagues' primary post. And as always, you want to make sure that this follow-up post elaborates or adds something new rather than summarizes and repeats what has already been said. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to address any other questions that may arise about Forum 3.